Alright, people. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Question of the day time. And this question is used, like a couple before it, comes from Comic Vine. And they asked this topic, so I'm going to ask you guys what you think. I usually come up with my own questions, but I thought this one was pretty good, and I thought people should get in on this question. Sometimes I take ideas from Comic Vine, but only just to help them promote the website, because oddly enough, not a lot of people know about them. I mean, Mount Vernon Kid got me into that website, so yeah, I thought maybe if I use some but I don't use their topics all the time, because that's kind of cheating, but this one I thought was pretty cool. This question right here. What do you guys think of characters aging? What do you guys think? Yeah, what do you guys think of a comic book character growing up? You know, getting older. Like, let's say Wolverine. Like right here, I'm using the picture of Old Man Logan. What do you think of that? What do you think of Wolverine getting old? Or the better question is Batman and Superman. Batman's should be, logically, he should be 72 years old. He should be way too old to keep doing what he does. And Dick Grayson should be in his early 70s. Like, I think Dick Grayson would be right now about, I want to say early 60s. And Damian, since he's new, Tim right now should actually be in his, if you want to go chronologically, Tim should be in his, for Tim, I want to say in his, like, 30s. I want to say 30s. I'm not good with math. I'm not good with math in my head. So yeah, I'm not good with math in my head, so sorry, but that's the general thoughts I'm coming up with. But yeah, what do you think of characters getting older? I mean, we've seen Dick Grayson get older, we've seen Tim Drake get older, we've seen Batman kind of age a bit, and Wolverine, his aging slows down. So, we've kind of seen characters grow up in, like, character development, and Spider-Man has been, they keep saying that Peter Parker's kind of grown up, that he's about in his late 20s, early 30s, somewhere around that line. And they're kind of sticking to that story for some reason, so, yeah. Me personally, I would like to see actually more characters grow older. I mean, you gotta pass the torch sometime, and, I love Batman and Superman and all them, but they need to like show that they're getting older. Bruce Wayne, especially Bruce Wayne, this kind of really comes down to Bruce Wayne, because we see Dick Grayson and Tim Drake and, the other characters of the Batman family get older, but it doesn't look like he gets older. I don't know. But yeah, but like Grant Morrison said in an interview, they're just paper people. You don't have to take them seriously. Yeah, Grant Morrison fail again. But I have to say it in his voice because I gotta give props to Mr. Morrison, because he makes sense. Anyway, I really do think that in some aspects characters should get older, but not to the point where, like, they're kind of decrepit and useless. But on the other hand, it'd be nice to see other characters, other characters grow up and pass the torch to new characters. This could give limelight to new characters. But what do you guys think on the whole subject of, characters getting older? Do you think they should get older? Me personally, I would really like, this could, like I did the video response I did for Ziploc Gory. This could, bringing in new characters. This could actually bring in, new characters. This could bring in new characters in some aspects. I think that it could work like that. But I don't know. I mean, there are some characters that you could see working as, older characters. But the main point would be, like, you bring in new characters. Like, let's say if Batman really did dive to old age. I mean, you think it'd be cool if they kept the book going and just having Dick Grayson as Batman if Bruce Wayne did die of old age, or have Tim Drake as like he's an adult now. And chronologically, if they did that, Tim Drake would probably be Batman right now. If they did that. If they kept the aging, the aging stuff down. So, had they done that, had DC or Marvel done stuff like that, Tim Drake would logically Tim Drake would probably be Batman right now, and Damian would probably be would be like some other character if they still had Damian, or still thought of, or if Grant Morrison still wanted to think up Damian. The same thing goes for a lot of the Marvel characters. I mean, Captain America, even though the aging process, his whole aging process thing is slowed down, he would still have the years show on him. Like, he'd probably by now have gray hair or something like that. Same thing goes for the other Avengers. I mean, Thor is immortal. Hulk, logically, Hulk really doesn't age that fast. But Bruce Banner does. And same goes for Tony Stark. If they did that, I think that these guys would be pretty old and other people would be carrying the torch. But all in all, that's the question I'm going to leave you guys. And you guys, you guys tell me what you think of this whole question. I think it's a very interesting subject.